Look, it's another edition of Rockin Comics. I'm Zach.
I'm Amy.
Eating candy. Is it candy? Did you get candy?
I did get candy.
Feel better now?
You know what? I got the Snickers with almonds.
I love those.
I'm not really getting the almonds.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know that I'm a fan.
They're the big, hard, crunchy parts in there.
There's peanuts in there, too.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so.
This product contains peanuts. I win. Moving on.
I have to talk to the people at Mars, apparently, whoever puts those damn things together. Anyway, today we're going to go through our comics, which aren't a lot today. Rockin' Comics of the Week, Amy's Awesome Stuff, Wish List, and Archives. So real quick, really only... Okay, we'll mention all 4 books, just for kicks. American Vampire number 16, Star Wars Jedi, The Dark Side, Super Dinosaur number 3, and Project Superman number 1 of 3 in the Flashpoint. Start things off with Star Wars Jedi, The Dark Side, number 2. What do you think?
I think meh.
I kind of agree.
A little disappointed. Not much happened in this book.
And it's only a 5-issue series, so very disappointed that there wasn't more meat to it.
Mm-hmm.
And as we talked in the podcast down there in the what?
In the doodly-doo.
In the doodly-doo. It just didn't leave me with going, oh yeah, this happened, because I don't remember almost anything about this book. Other than there are Jedi in it. I should probably remember more than that.
Nah, I think that's about what happened in this book.
Alright, so moving on. Project Superman. I picked that up. It wasn't on my initial pull list, but I picked it up because A, my pull list was really thin this week, and B, I wanted to see what their image of Superman in the Flashpoint universe was, and I was completely surprised by what happened in that book. And like we talked about in the doodly-doo, for a minute I thought I was reading a Captain America book.
Yeah, it was definitely not Superman as we think of Superman.
By no means.
It wasn't even Superman, really.
No, not until like the last panel.
Then you see Superman.
Kinda. We
you
think.
assume it's Superman.
We're pretty sure, although probably at that point Super Baby.
Oh man, if they change it to make Superman, like, human-made...
I don't think
that's what they're doing.
I don't think so.
If that's the path they take, I'm even mad. That's just gonna be boo.
Alright then. Boo.
Boo.
So, I liked it though. I liked the story, the art, and the action was pretty good. Different. Not enough to tip the scales in my Rockin' Comic of the Week, but pretty good. A solid number 2 this week. Moving on to my number 1, the Rockin' Comic of the Week for me was American Vampire number 16. And I'm not going to go on too much about it, other than Scott Snyder, who also plotted Project Superman, is writing American Vampire, and the art by Raphael Albuquerque is just... Both the art, the action, and along with the story, they're getting it right. They're hitting on all levels. I'm really a fan of it. Pick up American Vampire. You'll be glad you did. That's my Rockin' Comic of the Week. So that's all I have to say about that. Moving on to, I think, your Rockin' Comic.
Super Dinosaur number 3.
God, that's a fun book.
It's a fun series.
I like it.
I'm such a fan. Such a fan.
I like it, because you get to see not 1, but 2 armors.
2 Super Dinosaur costumes in 1 book.
Pretty happy. Although I will say, because we see his Arctic gear, which is blue and white, which is fine. But then his gear that lets him fly, also blue and white. I wish they would have went with a different color scheme.
That's true. I guess I didn't really notice that a whole lot.
Seriously, although his Arctic gear is mostly white,
yeah,
I felt it could have been a little better differentiated with the flying gear, which was blue and white. I don't know, maybe add some, I don't know, yellow in there or something.
Well, he's got the helmet with his flight gear instead of the, the goggly snow cap.
Right, right. There's no...
the dinosaur wearing the snow cap and goggles.
There's no dinosaur skull cap in this one, but... Man, it's a dinosaur in flying armor. How cool is that?
Seriously, is there more to say? I don't think there's anything else to say.
I think we have 2 solid Rockin' Comics of the Week this week. Super Dinosaur, American Vampire. Polar opposites. Still very awesome.
Very awesome.
Very awesome. Speaking of awesome, Amy's Awesome Stuff today.
Awesome stuff. We're going to continue on our animation theme
Cartoons are good.
Cartoons. We're gonna do American anime.
Huh. Wacky.
American animation.
There we go.
This week. It's a Disney movie that kind of got passed over. Is passed over. Not many people watch it.
Probably being passed over even as we speak.
Probably. It's The Emperor's New Groove. I'm a big fan of this movie. You saw it.
I saw it.
You were like, David Spade's really annoying. But yeah, I thought it was a funny movie. I thought it was a visually interesting movie.
Okay.
It's different than a lot of than what you typically think of with Disney. It's got a talking llama in it, people. Seriously.
Unfortunately, he sounds just like David Spade.
Sounds like David Spade, which may or may not really impede your viewing of this movie.
It does for me. As well as Patrick Warburton. But that's me.
I don't know. I think he was the best possible choice for that character.
I think he was fine in it. I just weary of him.
Yes.
Greatly.
Yeah.
Not as much as I weary of David Spade. But anyway. Amy says pick it up, so I say...
think you should watch it.
Do it.
I think you should give it another chance.
Right.
Be in a David Spade mood and give it a chance.
I'll just give it a chance because I won't ever be in that mood, but I'll give it a chance anyway. Because without Chris Farley, he's just not who he was, so...
Fat man in little coats.
See? See how awesome that is? That's with Chris Farley, though, so... I'll give it a shot. That's all I'm going to say.
I think people should watch it.
I know
You should watch it, and then I can make one-liners, and you'll think it's funny.
I see how this is going.
That's exactly why. I have ulterior motives.
Awesome. Awesome. Wish list for you?
A puppy.
Fair enough.
Little one. Fuzzy. Okay.
Fuzzy puppies are good. Archives for me is a book called Shock Rockets. It was written by Kurt Busiek and drawn by Stuart Immonen about big rockets that help defend the Earth. They're like airplane-y, rockety. They're all different looking. They're all unique. They're all kind of big, and I think that's one of the reasons I liked it is the sense of just the sense of size that you get from reading this book is that it's not a mecha book. It's not like giant robots, but it kind of had that same feel to it because the shock rockets themselves, the rockets are definitely a character within the book, the machinery itself, without being sentient. So I just really liked it. I remember, I haven't went back to read it in a while, but just looking back on it and thinking about it, my memories of it are very good, and I just really like it. It's out in trade paperback. You can get it from Dark Horse. Pick that up as well.
Shock Rockets.
There you go. Shock Rockets.
Emperor's New Groove.
Emperor's New Groove.
With a puppy.
And a puppy.
I think that's a great afternoon.
Super Dinosaur and American Vampire.
Yeah.
You put all that in,
Holy
and
crap.
you're done.
It's the 4th of July weekend. Sounds really good.
Exactly. You got 3 days? Go nuts.
Come on.
Go nuts.
Who needs fireworks? Comic books. Duh.
If you find yourself recouping in the ER because you've blown your pinky off because you thought it'd be cool to be Frodo of the Nine Fingers.
It's okay. You need your thumb. You only need the thumb for the comic book.
That's true.
So you're okay.
You're okay. So as you're recouping because you blew off half your hand, read a book, watch a movie, and you'll be set. And have candy.
Candy.
Snickers with almonds, and apparently peanuts.
This shattered your view of Snickers.
A little bit. I'm a little upset. A little unhappy.
I think we're going to end it with that.
I think we are. So, that's it for me. Is that it for you?
That's it.
Till next time, I'm Zach.
I'm Amy.
See ya.
Bye.